patient attendants always want the cure be like instinct, like they want it like the patient to cure like this.
I think we are putting our own lives at risk because these are inhumanly long hours of working.
If they respect a bit or they treat us like humans, I think they'll get the best service they can.
Sometimes we are at the mercy of the public, that is what they think. We are not a god.
Picture this, a young doctor in his or her early 20s, screening scores of patients per day, stitching and suturing wounds for up to 18 hours at a go, and surviving on less than 4 hours of sleep, only to be abused by the relatives of an unhappy patient. Yes, this is the reality of doctors in India today. Far from being revered for practicing a noble profession, doctors are being abused, slapped, and disrespected at their place of work. Even right here in urban Bengaluru.
Works so much, and at the end of the day he gets beaten up and he gets put in the coma, so this is how he would feel. Doctor who got hit is also a house surgeon like me, so the only difference is I'm working here and he was working there.
Though we have thousands of patients, we do not deny treatment for even one. So once we do that, like any intern or a doctor who works in a hospital with crazy input, we don't deserve to be beaten up or being injured in some place where we work.
Only if we feel safe and safe and comfortable working in our environment, we can serve our patients better. Problem as I said is we have to be bothered about our safety in order to help our patients and to our jobs.
Our typical day, which began at 9 AM the previous day, would end at like 6 PM, 7 PM, 8 PM the next evening. Maybe with an hour's sleep if we are lucky. So I would leave it to your wisdom to decide whether it's enough rest or not.
So it's not easy to get up at 2 AM, 3 AM, come back here to treat some stranger. It takes a lot from you. And still we are doing it. We study Harrison as a medicine book, okay. It is mentioned in that book also that more than 16 hours of duty is carcinogenic for any person. So it's giving duty to a doctor like that is carcinogenic. Actually you are giving a trouble to doctor by treating, like asking him to treat the other patients. Actually it's there. It's too much of work.
When I joined the government hospital, the government setup, I was healthy. After joining 2 years, I was found to be a diabetic. That is all because of stress-induced diabetes. After that, almost I've been diabetic for past 14 years. At the age of 32, I got my, 30 years, I got my type 2 diabetes. I am on insulin, morning 60, evening 60 units of insulin I'm taking. I have spoiled my health like anything. I couldn't give time to my family.
It's just the attitude of the law enforcement agencies about doctors, right? Imagine if this happened to a policeman on duty or to a politician, an MLA or anyone, even a councillor for that matter.
Luckily, I've not been in a situation where it's come to blows as such, but definitely verbal altercations is a normal thing. Basically, lack of facilities equals our incompetence now. We are being made to be answerable for a lot of a spectrum of problems which is not under our control.
They are the vote banks now. They vote and they just forget about the MPs. But those are the people who are responsible for the arrangements that has to be done.
Government hospital, there's a lot of patients, very few doctors, and we are severely understaffed.
Patient who comes in, he wants an ICU bed, but here there are 30 odd ICU beds, and the patient actually needs an ICU bed, and there are no ICU beds for the patient. But he would have heard a speech from the CM or someone saying that go to government hospitals, every ICU, every kind of ventilator, everything is there. But then he comes here and doctors are the first point of contact for them. So they might think that the doctors or whoever the person who's working here are not doing enough to, you know, sort of even to give them a bed in the ICU.
Improve infrastructure, build more hospitals, hire more doctors, like build facilities which have a more capacity to treat people, like increasing the number of beds, increasing the number of machines.
Till now, no action has been taken. And if that is the attitude, then there is no point. Even we are supposed to be like we need to keep a gun and a bouncer should be here in front of us. That should be the attitude. Otherwise, who will respect? I mean, like, because no one will target an engineer or a police person or any other government official. They can hit, they can fight, and they can do everything. But doctors, we doctors are soft corners. A doctor should not hit. He only has to receive it.